Alright guys, welcome back to another update. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let's get into it. Shout out to my members. Shout out to my subscribers. Thank you guys for checking on in with your boy. As promised, we're going to get right into the meat and potatoes. Alright, as y'all can see, I got 2,000 of one from Hamar. $23.95, as you can see down there. I got 3204 plus tanks plus horses. These boys bought the whole shebang. So yes, this is what I was trying to avoid, guys, on the west coast of California. One thing about me, I'm gonna let you guys see it exactly how it is. I'm not gonna, sugarcoat nothing. If I'm under siege, I'm under siege. Now I want you to pay attention. As you can see, those airplanes in that water, but they brought 150. So this is going to be tough, guys. I'm more concerned with the airplanes than I am the soldiers. But I only got 5 of my bombers there, which is I got planes on the way, but it's just going to take so much time to get some more bombers there, and I don't think I have enough to hold them off and do what I need to do. Those are my bombers there, and so I've already committed. Let me go back here. Let me make sure. I got to slow this up a little bit so y'all can understand. Let me just stop. Let me stop for a moment. Let me stop. I'm jumping right in that thing. And I know y'all were just like, yeah, get in there, yeah. Come on, Supreme. Come on, man. Come get in that thing. Nah, let me slow it down. Let's slow this thing down, guys. I told y'all this thing will get nasty now. But let's slow it down. Let's see what we're dealing with here before we move too quick. Because I want to break down what I see, how I perceive this situation, and what I feel I need to do to put myself in a better situation to overcome these odds. Now, what you need to keep in mind is, you see, it's 183 tanks right here, as you can see, with another almost close to 3,000 troops. They haven't even started making their way. I don't know how many troops these are. This could be thousands. You got 56 airplanes here, and you got 98 there. I don't even know what this is right here, but we do know these are some large armies making their way to this west coast. So let's be clear about what we got going on and what I'm looking at. And that's why this guy right here, well, this is Grenada, but that's why Mr. Arrowhead went so hard to make sure he gave them that province. And you're going to see how it all ties in. That's why I was fighting, and I just caught on to it a little late. I will be honest about that. I wasn't really hip to that as soon as I should have been, even though I knew that this West Coast was a major threat that I needed to get covered. But nonetheless, you can only do but so much as one army. But yes, that's what I was trying to avoid, was letting them get that province. Because had I could have kept this province before these guys made landfall, I could have really did some damage right here. So but I had to pick my poison. Who knows where they were going to attack from. So in these situations, this is hindsight. But had I known, I probably would have had all my bombers already waiting and ready to go. But let's move forward. Alright, so now we slide back over here to this east coast, and we're still making our way this way, trying to clear this other side, because at the same time they got a large amount of army that they want to bring through the east coast as well. So I had to pick my poison on which side, I was going to choose. And then you're looking at my bombers right here. As you can see, they're driving because of, let's get into that. Let's make sure I explain everything so you guys will know exactly what's going on. All right, let me go back. I want y'all to see something here. But right here, these are my bombers. So the reason why they're driving and not flying here is because of the fact that the distance here. That's how long it took to get here. So the problem I'm having now is that I kind of want to send these guys back to the West Coast. Well, not back, but to the West Coast to help defend that area. But that's going to take literally probably another 14 hours to get from here to there. So that's the dilemma with that, guys. So I had to pick my poison, and I chose to take these guys to the East Coast. But if in hindsight now, I realize I probably would have been better off going to the West Coast with those bombers. But that's okay. As you can see, I got now this is intentional, guys. These guys are lurking around here, lurking around there. 1,000 troops there. Airplanes about to come here. You got Grenada. You got submarines in the water. So it is all kind of booby traps. And then not to mention, I got to deal with this snake, Mr. Pennsylvania. That's why I'm already sending all my troops all throughout his provinces, because I understand I'm dealing with a snake right there, and that I have to fight on the outside and inside at this time, guys. So it's going to get real nasty. This is about to get nasty. And we getting through this, guys, because we are about to get a new game going. My members already know you get first dibs. You'll get the video first. And then I'll give you guys 12 hours to join the game. And then after those 12 hours, I will give my other all my subscribers an opportunity to join the game. So you just gotta wait for that video to update, and you'll see it. I will make sure it's a day one game, so everybody get a fresh and a good head start on the game. I'm not going to start a game on day 3 or 4. It's going to be day one, so you get a good fresh start. Most of those games, well, I'm not gonna say most, but a lot of the games I play on this next map, I want you guys to join me. I want you guys to join some live discussions while we play. So we're gonna be live on these games. That's something different we're gonna do that we have not done. So I want you guys to get with me on that as well. Now this is very dangerous right here, guys. I'm gonna explain to you why this situation is very dangerous. For one, I think this is a very good learning. When you have this much space, guys, first of all, you see this is a long province, right? So me taking these guys further into the enemy territory is very, very dangerous, because these guys move so slow on the enemy's territory. And so if they got any kind of ambush here, they will be able to catch me very quickly before I can get off of that province and get maybe to some safety. And you're talking about 166 artillery guns here, so I don't want them to end up being bombarded by airplanes or just anything. So you don't want to go too deep into the enemy's territory in these situations, because that can cost you. As you can see, I'm moving all throughout Pennsylvania's provinces. This is a threat, guys. I'm doing that intentionally. You see all of these troops, and some of them are standing still, because we're in attack position, because we understand that Pennsylvania is a snake, and we're gonna we're gonna cut our grass so we can expose this snake. All right, so you know what? This is a good stopping point. Y'all stay tuned, like the video, subscribe. We'll be right back at you.